Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey.
And that's Dixie. And we are Love Hut for Life. For 157 weeks, we've been traveling around the country helping people build their nomadic dreams while living in ours.
That's right, guys. This project that we're working on right now is super cool. Be sure and comment below to let us know what you think and hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. 1,089 on the road, and I am hanging out in our self-built truck camper while Shane is right outside building a very different type of homemade wooden camper. Good morning.
Good morning. Come take a look. Yoink. If y'all haven't been watching, meet Lil Poke. Little Poke is built on a bolt-together Harbor Freight style trailer. At one point, it was just plywood on the outside, and it was used as a camper. It looks like it was a full-time rig. It has a small little Harbor Freight style solar system on top. We are changing that up a bit. We have glued these cedar panels on the outside, as well as glue and sawdust binding to what this is, which is poor man's fiberglass for the roof. So basically, we've just glued this entire thing together using Titebond glue. We're in the process of staining it and changing the whole general vibe of it, because we're going to be turning it into a halotherapy chamber. So inside is going to be a machine that produces a very high content salt air, and it fills the chamber, and it's a process of sitting in there for 45 minutes or so. But we're basically making a salt cave on wheels. You'll hang on, this week should be fun.
Where are we moving this thing to?
Right here. We're just taking it down off of my creative structure.
We need to be able to reach the roof. You've got fun plans for the roof.
Check out that sunset. It's a beauty. As you can see, everything gets covered in tarps at night. There's a lot of dew here. Tomorrow, I'll be painting the roof of this little thing. Today I did a lot of work on the inside of these doors. Simple stuff like texturizing all of this aluminum and adjusting the door frame as well. This whole thing is a little cattywampus, as they say. So I'm trying to make doors look straight inside of a crooked hole. Looking good so far, I think. See you tomorrow, Little Poke.
It's getting a little cold outside, but I've got something nice and warm ready inside. Good morning down there. What are you doing? You're making a lot of noise.
I am tearing apart the inside of a Little Poke. Come see. This insulation board here was in these pockets up through here, as well as up in the roof. I've been taking out the electrical. I've cut out most of the switches at this point, but it was honestly wired in there rather haphazardly and could have caused a fire. So as you can see, there's some very creative stuff happening in here. So I need to tear everything out and make sure there's no more fun and exciting surprises inside. We'll see. It appears to be raining, Kelsey.
Yes, I know. It started raining while I was taking advantage of the showers, but I figured you might want an end of day update from Shane.
We're about to have to tarp this thing up. We've got rain coming, but come and check out the inside. I got down all the foam board and I started putting in this new grid work back here. We're going to be holding some weight up on those walls. But I have everything packed in because obviously it's about to rain. See y'all tomorrow.
Well, there's a lot of rain outside today, so there won't be much work getting done. But we did order some pizza, and someone's very excited.
No touchy dog.
Well, guys, the sun isn't exactly out, but it is out enough to get the tarp off.
Ta-da!
Back to work. We'll get to stopping that rock tumbler here in a minute. Wow, there's quite the mess out here. It's all clean in here though. And it looks like we're getting some framework up. Hey Shane, do you have your headphones in?
I don't. I can hear you.
How's it going in here?
Good. What had happened was we had this big sheeting of underlayment that covered all the walls. After I pulled that down, I found out the only structural beams were these 3 white ones, really, and everything was just kind of pinned in. There was no supports along the top, which is awesome, except we are going for something a little more sturdy. So I needed to not only have this bottom run, but to have top ones at the top, and the back wall needed a lot of bracing because I'm gonna be hanging some weight back there. So now I'm filling in my work with foam. You know, I haven't even seen the sun today. I think it came up for like 5 minutes. That's because I spent all day inside of this little cabin. What I managed to accomplish was I finished building in all of the, we'll call them nailers. Just places to contact wood. I'm gonna be hanging a lot of weight back here. But I got all the foam in, as well as I use spray foam in anywhere that foam contacts foam or foam contacts wood to eliminate any air gaps. Tomorrow, we get to moving.
It's another cold one. Good morning over there, Shane.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Good, come see. You guys can come see, she's not gonna. So I got everything all cleared out. What I'm doing now is I'm going to start reattaching this. I normally wouldn't recommend this product, but it's backer board. It's basically a really thin clipboard type material, and I'm going to be gluing it and stapling it to all of the studs, or at least as much of it as I have. And then I'll be attaching my cedar over it.
Hello up here.
Hello.
You're on my level now. What are you doing?
Rigging things. We got to make a shelter to paint this thing. It's never going to stop raining in Virginia.
Yeah, that's true. There is not a whole lot of sunshine in the forecast. We have a plan though.
No sun to be had today. So much so that Mountain Mike helped me throw up a fort. He did all the work. I just watched. Check out what we did inside today, though. I got one whole wall covered here. This white paneling is what originally was there when we got a hold of this thing, so I came back and actually glued every seam as well as stapled every seam. This structure is a lot more sturdy than the last. We'll do more tomorrow under my sweet tent.
Well, good morning, everyone. It appears that the Love Hut has grown quite a bit. We got an extension late yesterday evening. A nice hobo shelter, if you will. Some great mountain man ingenuity from Mountain Mike over there. We've got it held up with a John Deere, a self-built camper over another self-built camper, and also some metal poles here, and attached to the van in some fun and interesting ways. It's gonna work out great though. Good morning, Shane.
How do you like my fort that Mike built for me?
It's pretty awesome.
I agree. Good morning. I am starting to put in the second wall, all in an effort of waiting on the little moisture that's on top of this thing currently to dry up so we can paint it.
We've got some very, very cool paint to put on top of it.
Very cool paint. Soon.
Also soon, we're going to stop these rock tumblers and see what's inside of them. But for now, it's cold and I'm going back to my diesel heater.
It's not cold.
We actually get to open both tumblers today because due to rain, my schedule is a bit off. But this is batch 1 of Arizona rocks. Some nice fire agates in here and purple pastelites. Awesome. Because I can only run one of the barrels at a time, it'll be 2 weeks before we see the finished product of these, but they're going in for round 4. And this is the second batch. More purple pastelite and fire agates. Some really, really cool examples in this batch. I've been watching this one in particular. I don't know if I can get it to show up on camera, but if you hold this up to the light, you can actually see a whole mountain scene inside of it. So awesome. These are gonna make some really, really pretty jewelry pieces. Once again, guys, I will post that link to our new Etsy page as soon as this video is uploaded. Y'all check it out. Is it time?
It's time. Have we told them what we're doing?
Kind of. Maybe a little bit.
So in order to go with the vibe that we're trying to with this, we want to look like I had a tin roof, but I don't want to add that kind of weight to this. So I found a special paint that has aluminum in it. It's for silos and bridges and large metal things, but it sticks to latex. So it's a great option for this. Check it out. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, nice. It's gonna look like a tin roof. This is gonna be so awesome. Guys, that sun is about gone and the church bells are ringing in town. And that means it's time for Shane to stop what he's doing and get cleaned up because the day has finished. Hi, babe.
Is that the dinner bell?
It is. It's looking good in here.
Right? I think so. I am actively attaching reflectics to the inside because I'm going to be putting up plywood and this foam just wasn't quite cutting it for what we needed. I also finished this wall today, and I am working on my plans to attach my salt blocks to the back here as well.
That back wall is going to be very, very intricate and very purposeful. We'll get to that next week. For now, look at the pretty roof.
It's like the Tin Man up there.
Oh, it's so shiny. Hey Shane, can you hear me down there?
Come on down to my neck of the woods. So this morning I've been finishing getting this insulation across the top there. Now I'm working on the framework for my art piece that's going to be hanging back here on these shiny panels. Today's going to be fun. Eventually I've got to add some more paint to this thing though. I think I missed a spot. There goes the sun. And here goes the end of my day. I added a second coat on top of the little wagon. Really loving this finish. And then I came inside and I filled in all my nail holes all the way around. I even got to sanding it, as you can see. Turns out really pretty. I also built that little framework back there. That's gonna turn into the art piece that's gonna be on the back. Make sure you all come back next week to check out the progress on this little thing. We'll see how far we get. He's trying to
Thanksgiving dinner a little bit early, guys. That ham looks good. And Shane has been pinned in charge of carving. What do you think, guys? Is he doing an okay job?
Thank you, Shane.
He's definitely cutting.
You never know what you're gonna find in the Hackers Hostel.
They do say that Virginia makes those fiddles really sing.
Guys, I am super proud of all of the work that Shane has accomplished on this little self-built camper and cannot wait to see the final product. I think it might just be one of his cutest projects yet.
If you're looking for a way to see more pictures of my work outside of these videos, check out our other social media like Facebook and Instagram. Those are fantastic ways to get a hold of us as well. Or you can send us an email at LoveHut4Life@gmail.com.
Guys, if you haven't already done so, be sure and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and comment below to let us know that you're watching and what you think about this latest project. We'll see you next week. Peace out. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.